So, the ancient public footpath sign and a couple of other signs here. We're now getting into the country because we're coming from Chipping Campden High Street into Cider Mill Lane, and we're now going to go up this footpath here past these couple of houses. Hi guys, Nigel from Ambling Trails on this glorious day in the Cotswolds. Having completed the Cotswolds way, I decided to have a bit of a family holiday, and then a real milestone in my life happened. I'm now at over 100 subscribers. So I thought, what better way to celebrate than going for a country walk? Apparently this brick says we're in England. What are the chances of finding a brick that says England when we're doing the Heart of England way? So we were walking along and we're near Mickleton Hill Farm, and we found this information sign. So it talks about the Battle of Mickleton Tunnel. So it turns out that Isambard Kingdom Brunel, who was the chief engineer to the Great Western Railway Company, was actually involved in the construction of a mile-long tunnel near this particular place for the Oxford to Worcester line. And apparently the contractors employed were complaining about the difficulties caused by water and clay. He tried to sack them, and they refused to leave, and in actual fact barricaded themselves in the tunnel. What happened then was that Brunel got his own workmen to come down and try to kind of extract them from the tunnel. Fighting broke out, and apparently 3,000 men were involved in the fight, and the riot act was read, but eventually Brunel finally succeeded in evicting the contractors, and the dispute was submitted to arbitration. He won, and obviously the job got done. So there you go. Now unfortunately we can't show you the Mickleton Tunnel because you might see here all the barbed wire and everything else. It's all fenced off, and it's quite a steep drop down there, so I'm not sure I'd want to explore it that much. So I've just popped out of the field onto the road at this particular point, and I love how I look ahead of me, and in actual fact it's like, where's the path? And I love how it's hidden in the hedgerow over here. Yeah, so we just walk along a few yards and then it's here. Skies. And obviously there's the actual sign. And we've arrived at this beautiful meadow and field. So we've come across the field, and in actual fact this is virtually the first hill we've had to climb. And we were struggling to find the next field where we crossed it. And in actual fact this is the first kissing gate. So onward to the first kissing gate. Didn't spot the mud. Worth knowing that locally this village is actually called Ebrington. So Chipping Campden is there, Ebrington is there, and we're now going to swing kind of this way to get to Broad Campden and then back to Chipping Campden. We have a plaque here to use the Millennium sundial, insert your walking stick into the hole, line it up exactly with north. You can now read the time from the middle of the shadow against the hour and half hour. The four suns mark the rising and setting of the sun at the summer and the winter solstice. So apparently the Ebrington Arms are only open Wednesday to Sunday, which of course I happen to be here on Tuesday. So in Broad Campden we've also got the Baker's Arms, which was built in 1724. We've also sampled the delights of a decent pint and some good food. Once you actually know the pub, you can see that it's got a decent little pub garden at the back, and we're actually going to walk through that. So we've just left Broad Campden, and in the distance we can actually see the church in Chipping Campden. So we know we're about 3/4 of a mile away from here, and it's all relatively flat. And we're just following this path here. What we've got here is a directional stone. So obviously before the wooden post was put in place, this stone would have shown the way, and obviously the split in the path. So yeah, make your way over to the stone, then turn right for Broad Campden. So this walk in the end is going to probably turn out to be more like 7 miles. That's totally fine. It's been a gorgeous, beautiful day. I've been able to chill out, take my time, and enjoy the scenery of the Cotswolds. Thanks for joining me. And really big thanks to all my subscribers. It's been quite a significant event in my YouTube career. 100 subscribers, and it happened whilst I was on holiday. So big thanks, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.